one, which is very nice. You can wear it with a jacket, and this jacket is just wonderful. It's the same sleeves that Mary Ann had on her waist jacket when she was sitting here. So that's what we do. We've done skirts like this, we've done jackets, and you know, when I bought fabric for the store, I bought this thing to test the market. And by the time the people decide they love it, when I go back to the fabric, forget it's finished, you know. And that's just by having a lack of money. When you have money, then you're able to move and you're able to do certain things. But it's comfortable, it's lovely, it has texture. Things that I want to work with, I want to have some type of texture or feeling, or some type of depth to it. Well, she's going to New York market now. She's going mad.
It's great. I like it.
Yeah. Beautiful.
I know.
And Regina has we had like different collections to this, but it was in the other suitcase. And it's just a silk blouse, and it had like brown and black shorts, and just a taupe and black shorts that would go with that. And but you could always mix it with black and mix it with just any color, all colors. And it's easy and very comfortable.
Yes, it feels great.
It feels like silk pajamas. It's silk. Oh, not pajamas. Yeah, it tells you. So basically, road design is well known in the Chicago area. As you look in that, because we had so much press, we've been televised on television. I had the videotapes. I was going to rent a video machine for here, but I'll probably come home when I get home, hopefully. But we were featured on WGN, Chicago's Very Home, which is seen telecast all around. I think they get in the New York area too. It's a superstation. And I had calls from everyone asking me how they can get started in their own business. That wasn't what I was looking for. No, that wasn't what I was looking for. Okay, Mary Ann. These are all Mary Ann's clothes, by the way. Thank goodness. She's a good customer. Yeah. Mary Ann came to my studio. She loves to give me a lot of problems. But it's wonderful. She came and she saw this jumpsuit in another fabric.
The polka dots, the pink.
The pink, okay, that fabric. And I had a customer. She was sort of waiting for me to make her a suit in that fabric. And Mary Ann said, well, just tell her that you're not going to make her this. The lady's mad at me now. I got to talk to her. So this was basically, we did suits in this. But Mary Ann insisted on having this jumpsuit. And decided that all of my customers, I did it. This jumpsuit is remarkable. No one else has been doing it. And one size fit all, believe it or not. So whatever size you are, Oprah Winfrey needs to get about 20 of them. And you can get smaller, you can get bigger, and it still looks great. Take the bill off. So it just goes on. Mary Ann has like trained hers for the girls. but if I put this on, it'll look totally different. But it still won't make me look big. It makes you look small, and that's why I'm afraid of it. Because if you wear it, it's like you get on the scale one week and then you still fit the same in the jumpsuit. The next week you get on the scale. What happened? About 50 pounds heavier. So I think that's about the end of the fashion show. But let me tell you a little about my background. I was a chemist for 15 years, working in a hospital in Chicago. I have a degree in chemistry, a BS in chemistry, and I worked in that, and I loved it until it was like hard for me to go to work because I was like bored to death. I mean, it was like when I started off in chemistry, it was, shaking the test tubes, seeing the chains, tunnels, exploding things. And then I started feeling like I was working for General Motors, just putting the tube in, pushing the button, waiting on the result, and and it was like, and then I wanted to dress like this to go to work, or that, or this to go to work, and all my bosses said, yeah, I was supposed to wear a smock, a lab coat, which covered everything, but I was just too happy for most of it. You know how depressed people like to be in the corner, girl, and so they didn't like it, and so I had problems, and what really the straw that broke the camel's back was I was promised a position. They made me acting director of this blood banking hospital at the Chicago hospital, and they used my accreditation, and actually they just used me, and they used my accreditations to get accreditations to the hospital, and I worked my buns off, and I made this place wonderful and updated, gave them procedures and everything. And the next thing you know, they bring this other young lady in with this another color, and she, she's supposed to be my assistant, then made her director. So I quit that job, and then I went and found me a job working midnights, and I went to fashion design school during the day.